There's this quote by Henry Ward Beecher. He said, "The soul without imagination is what an observatory would be without a telescope. It would be absolutely empty, void of direction, and absent of power if you don't utilize and have an imagination. Your life will be simply void of everything." My purpose during this podcast is simply to arouse the greatness that currently lies dormant within you, and to also provoke you to think and explore the endless, never-ending reservoir within you. Can you picture that? That there's a never-ending reservoir within you. It's always there. It will never be lacking anything. Everything you need is currently within you, and it's subject to your conscious awareness in order to make it become a physical reality. What do you want? What angers you? Something that angers you is a key to revealing something you have the power to change. Nothing is by happenstance. Everything you're experiencing, feeling, is for a reason. What excites you? What do you wish you could do more of? What causes you to become sad? What problems do you notice? We don't all notice the same things. Our attention is not given to the same things. You are a unique being. If you're able to honestly ask yourself these questions, the answers will present themselves to you. But they will never present themselves to you until you ask the question or questions and long for something. However, the bigger question is, will you have the conscious awareness to recognize the answers when they present themselves to you? William Shakespeare, Hamlet, said it best: to be or not to be, that's the question. Although he was wrestling with the physical life and death he was contemplating, it's possible that someone could be physically alive, walking around every day, but their spirit and passion is dead. You may know some people like that who are in your life, or you've noticed from a distance that they just seem to not have a passion in life. They don't have a zeal. There's no passion and fire within them. Sometimes the way we inwardly perceive our lives could cause us to have great heartache and pain. But if we choose to focus on something more satisfying, we will certainly experience that pleasure. Whatever we say to ourselves, we will certainly experience it, whether good or bad. So cultivate saying and feeling good. Now, what's currently in your hands? Just think about it. What do you have at your disposal right now that you're not giving enough attention to, that you may be thinking that is insignificant? What's in your hand right now? Not what will be in your hand, but what's in your hand currently. Imagine yourself to be the person who you truly desire to be in the present moment. Meaning, not wishing yourself to be that person as from a distance or a daydream, but experiencing yourself to be that person in the present tense right now. With all the emotions and people who you would encounter being the person you desire to be ultimately. For example, if your ultimate goal is to be a rich and famous attorney, you don't wish for your desire as if it will happen for you at some point in the future. Like, one day I'm going to be this, one day I'm going to be that. You simply relax your body and mind as if you're in a meditative state, and you place yourself presently right now into the picture of being a rich and famous attorney in the present moment, right now, with all of the feelings associated with your desire fulfilled. You see the types of people, hear the sounds you would hear if you were that attorney right now. Feel yourself to be important and well respected. Walk around in your daily life and speak like you are presently that person right now. Just begin speaking, walking, and talking like you're currently that person. That's just one example in order to give you some context. But your desire may be to become something else. Whatever it is, you have to live presently as if you are already that person who you desire to be. And it will come to pass through the influencing of your subconscious mind. By behaving and imagining your desire fulfilled, you are literally creating new neural pathways, and thus you're creating for yourself a new mind. If you have a new mind, that means you're a new person, and you're going to experience new things as that new person would experience. The subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real, and what's imagined. So you can choose whatever you desire, and it will come to pass. What do you have in your hands presently that you can begin utilizing today? If your greatest gift and passion is singing, for example, simply begin singing. Don't think about needing a recording contract in order to be successful. Just get in the mood of being a successful singer and sing as if you were in the biggest stadium filled to capacity and people screaming your name aloud and singing your song lyrics with you as you're singing. Fall in love with the person you desire to be as if you were that person in the present moment. Dress like you're the singer you desire to be. I know you may be saying to yourself, but I don't have the money to buy the clothes that a wealthy singer would wear. In your imagination, you can wear the most expensive clothes known to mankind. In your imagination, you can live in the most expensive house ever. In your imagination, you can drive the most pleasurable car ever made. In your imagination, you can be the most popular musician ever. In your imagination, you can be in the best health of your entire life. All things are possible in your imagination. So begin using it on purpose and with the knowledge that whatever you can hold in your imagination will become a physical reality. There's this quote in chapter 8 from the Tao Te Ching. When you are content and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you. In your imagination, you have no rivals. You don't have to compete with anyone because you have everything. And you don't need to take advantage of or deceive anyone in order to get it. You simply appropriate your desire unto yourself without any strings attached. You don't have to think about how you can scheme, take advantage of everyone or of anyone. You simply give whatever you desire to yourself. There's this old Native American quote that says, "No tree has branches so foolish as to fight amongst themselves." Think about it. If you can have all of your desires fulfilled through the utilization of your imagination, who's left for you to strive with? Nobody. If you found yourself fighting with another human, you are literally fighting against yourself, because we all are interconnected. We're not separate as our eyes may present us to be. It's all an illusion. Just like the song lyrics to the Temptations song, you may have heard it before. I tell you, I can visualize it all. This couldn't be a dream, for too real it all seems, but it was just my imagination, once again running away with me. Of all the things a person can possess, your imagination is the greatest gift you have in your hands, because it can produce absolutely anything and everything you could ever desire. Work with your imagination. Cultivate your imagination so that it will be of benefit to you. It could be a great benefit to you if you simply become more aware, consciously aware of it. So be proactive and begin implementing the things you've learned today in order to start the process of your new mind creation. Also remember to join me again next week for an all-new episode. I would like to thank you for listening to the New Mind Creator podcast with your host, Maurice. This podcast has been sponsored by Abundance Sports. Subscribe to my podcast and leave a review on Radio Public, iTunes, Google Play, Overcast, and Pocket Cast. Head over to www.mauriceflornoy.com to find out more about my services and receive more motivation and insight to help create your new mind.